Everybody, welcome into Wager Talk TV. I'm Tony Mejia from sportsmemo.com. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, and the League's Cup round of 32 begins. We're into the knockout stages of the competition featuring MLS and Liga MX sides. Both leagues have suspended play within their seasons to stage this event for just the second time. Inter Miami won last year's event. Nashville was the runner-up, and Nashville has been eliminated since they fell last night against the New England Revolution. So anything can happen. The bracket portion of the event has begun, and where teams play and where they ultimately square off once they move on is predetermined by seeding that few people understand, and it's weird. But the actual soccer has been pretty good and competitive, and if teams are tied after the 90 minutes, we go to immediate penalty kicks. So it has certainly been exciting. Los Angeles Football Club is the host here against Austin FC, which did a really nice job considering their level of play entering this tournament. They surprised everybody with a pair of victories, winning arguably their toughest group, beating Pumas and Monterrey, and come into this one, though, as a decided underdog at BMO Stadium. LAFC is minus 300 on the three-way money line. A draw pays out plus 450, and Austin FC to pull the outright upset is plus 700. The Austin FC side will be sending out their best in this one. Josh Wolf is hoping to use this event as a springboard for a strong second half of the season. They come off that 3-2 win over Pumas and a 2-0 win over Monterrey, so certainly things are headed in the right direction. They've got Colombian Javier Orián, who just scored. Jossie Zardes, American veteran, has also been pretty solid in this tournament. Chilean Diego Rubio's on the squad. Johan Valencia from Venezuela, Stefan Driussi from Argentina, from Uruguay. So they've got some attacking talent, and they'll play this game with Dani Pereira from Venezuela and Julio Cascante from Costa Rica in the mix after they missed the first meeting between these teams, a 1-1 draw in Austin at QT Stadium, a game that Austin led and looked like they were going to pull the upset in before Kei Kamara ended up with a 90th minute equalizer. And again, Pereira and Cascante were out. They'll be in the mix. So will Michael Dressler from Denmark, and Bukhari from Ghana is going to make his second start. He was red carded earlier in this tournament, but is now back, and so we'll see Osman Bukhari today. And it'll also be the likely debut for Ukraine's Alexander Svatok, who will probably start at center back. He played at Dnipro in the Ukraine and is now set to debut for Austin. So a lot of moving parts for head coach Josh Wolf as he takes aim at an upset against LAFC. Mateus Bogus and Dennis Bouanga are two of the top strike forces in the MLS. And Bouanga scored in the 3-0 rout of Tijuana. Uruguay's Christian Oliveira scored twice. And LAFC comes off a 2-2 draw against the Vancouver Whitecaps, who won their group by winning in penalty kicks. They won that VPKs 4-2 to get the extra point to edge out LAFC. But LAFC sat Hugo Lloris in that game. Their goalkeeper sat some other key guys, ended up being down 2-0 inside 17 minutes and rallied to pick up the point with the draw and make sure that they avoided a loss. Kei Kamara scored in the 88th minute to give them hope, and then Bogu scored in the 95th to force penalty kicks. And Steve Cherundolo has been flirting with the United States senior men's national team for that coaching vacancy. He's certainly on the list. Obviously, we heard the rumor over the weekend that the federation had reached out to somebody out in Germany, the Hoffenheim head coach, and he turned them down. So we'll see what happens with that. And Cherundolo, we'll see if he ends up being the choice once the dust is settled on that. But for now, he's still the head coach of one of the better teams in MLS, a high-priced side that will probably welcome Olivier Giroud the French international, to the mix as early as tonight. He's ready and able to debut, had his press conference earlier this week. So he's good to go. If you want to bet LAFC on the spread, it's -1.5 at -120. Austin is +1.5 at -115. And we're going to ride the over on 3.5 goals in this match. Just think it's too wide open. There are a lot of potential issues for Austin getting everybody on the same page on the defensive end, but a lot of firepower on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of speed, and LAFC very high scoring. They come in 14-5-5 in MLS with a +18 goal differential, scored 48 and given up 30. Austin has scored just 28 and given up 37. They're 17th overall in MLS, 10th in the Western Conference, and looking to get on track once the MLS season starts back up, and they'll be looking to do so with more confidence, potentially by playing really well in this match. And if they pull the upset, that would be astounding, but I don't think they'll do that in regulation. If you want to lean on the side, I would take the Austin FC side plus the 1.5. The total is how we're going to bet this, going over 3.5 goals at even money here at BMO Stadium in LA, and hopefully we see Giroud. Some goal scorer props. Giroud is right there at -135 on an anytime goal, +320 to score first or last. We'll see if he's even in Cherundolo's starting lineup. Bouanga has the exact same odds and almost certainly will be. Bogus is a nice anytime scorer option at -105 and +380 and first or last. Kamara +115, +450 first or last. And for Austin FC, Oliveira is their most likely goal scorer at +135, +500 first or last. Smash that like button. Make sure you're tuned in to all of our videos here at Wager Talk TV. Football season right around the corner. Preseason action begins in earnest on Thursday. College football late in the season. We've got a great deal going on at Wager Talk and at Sports Memo, where you can buy September and October packages and get the rest of August free. If you sign up for those months, you're covered obviously for football, and you can capitalize on what's left of August, which is essentially more than 3 weeks worth of free picks. So hop on board on that. You can also get football packages and get the rest of MLB free. Tons of deals that are available. So surf around the websites, Wager Talk and Sports Memo. You can check out my packages at sm.buzz/TDM and follow me on Twitter at Mejia Dinero. And we'll try to make some money together for the rest of 2024. Again, we're going with the over here in Austin FC at LAFC as the knockout stages begin in the Leagues Cup. I'm Tony Mejia. Thanks for watching.